Hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we'll be playing Taking Over Her Heart, a Yuri visual novel. Chat's disgusting as per usual. Actually, you know what, we're gonna just do this, because I wasn't going to do this, but now I'm like, well, we got all this space, chat, we got all this space, so I might as well, like, make ourselves a little bit bigger, right? YouTube, I'm sorry, we'll be right back.
Well, you can make yourself bigger in real life.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Heck, heck.
Hee chat cat's there too. Yay, yippee, yippee, yippee. Yeah, Lynn immediately farted. Lynn, what the hell, dude? You can't hold it. There we go. Now we're big. Big clock. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay, there we go. Back to the game. First things first. What's your name? It's gonna be Chat. I'm gonna let Chat be the Yuri character today. How about that? Chat. Hello? Michi? Hey! The sudden voice forces me out of my stupor. Takamichi? Is that you? I quickly refocus my thoughts, searching for the source of the loud voice. In front of me stands a young woman. This is a little quiet, actually, now. Yeah, let's turn that up. In front of me stands a young woman, her pale complexion. You know, maybe a little bit louder, honestly. There we go. Her pale complexion is stark contrast to her darker, more muted clothing. Her blonde hair is gently draped around her shoulder. It's pink ombre, blending into her top. Her outfit is quite cute. A girly set with many frills and heart-shaped decor that still maintains a soft yet mature vibe. Her eyes match her clothes, soft muted pink with purplish undertones. I would say she's the perfect girl, but unfortunately every time I say that, she's a lesbian. I'm a man. Life is rough. I take a closer look at her face, contorted with frustration as she faces me. Okay, she's actually perfect, though. Jeez, how long are you gonna space out for? Who's Michi? Michi or Michi? It's Michi. Who is Michi? Oh, I got... Okay. Who? What do you mean? Ah. The girl shifts uncomfortably for a moment, her eyes seemingly scanning mine for some sort of answer. Sorry, chat. I must have mixed your name up with someone else's. Damn, chat. You're already being confused for someone else. I'm not usually this much of an airhead, I swear. She seems a little embarrassed, flailing her arms in multiple directions to defend herself. It's very cute. Oh, I didn't mention it, by the way, but this game is a psychological horror as well. I'm just gonna leave that in there. It's very cute. The girl in front of me is Amelie. Amelie? No, Amelie. My best friend. We've been friends since freshman year of high school, where we were both members of the astronomy club. Astronomy club? Although our personalities didn't always mesh, we've been stuck together like glue since. I'm a Cancer, chat. I really am a cancer upon society. Anyways, you've got the day off, right? Why don't we go to the shopping district for a bit? Amelie always did like going shopping, even if our styles were completely different. Are we goth? She's Lolita and we're goth? That's so fucking based. It's something I've always enjoyed, even if I don't get to do it as often anymore. She said astronomy, not astrology. Did I say astrology? Whoops. Astrology's pretty fucking based, though. Or, I don't know, actually. Which one's which? Astrology's the actual study of the stars, right? Of, like, space and shit. And then astronomy is like, Cancer and stuff, right? Or is it the opposite? I never know which one's which.
Astronomy is the stars. Astrology is the science.
Oh! Okay, I mixed it up for the wrong one. Now she's super fucking based, bro. Wait, we're actually so fucking cool, both of us. Look. Facebook. Look, it's a green flag if a guy don't know, okay? I'm gonna stand on that. It's a green flag, okay? We ain't standing on that stuff. But I do love astronomy, the science. It's really fucking cool. I don't want to get into an off-topic rant, but I actually did want to incorporate some astronomy stuff into my clock lore. But anyways, sure, let's go. Yeah, oh, sure, let's go. The two of us make our way to the shopping district. A small strip of vendors and storefronts with a large variety of commodities. It's not my first time coming here, but it feels completely different, as if the layout was constantly changing. Old stores eventually lose relevance and shut down. New vendors take their place with whatever's trendy in the moment. The cycle repeats endlessly. I haven't been here in ages. This really takes me back. Amelie gestures towards an alley tucked between two storefronts and smiles. Do you remember, chat? Over there was where I slipped and busted my knee after that Chinese restaurant's fish tank overflowed. What? What are our stories? I don't remember that. Chat, you're kind of lame. Oh, I see. Her expression falters and a knot forms in my stomach. I wish I could tell her I do, but... I guess I'm not the only airhead here, huh? She called you stupid, chat. Just as quickly as it left, her smile reappears. She chuckles, her laughter like music to my ears. Knee surgery. Me when knee surgery is in the morning. We work our way through the shopping district, buying everything from trendy snacks to customizable plushies. The day feels like it might never end. Customizable plushies? Excuse me? Where did we go? Build-A-Bear? Like it shouldn't end. Suddenly, Amelie's attention is pulled by a boutique carrying what looks to be Yuri clothing, much like her current outfit. She quickly tugs on my sleeve in an attempt to pull me towards the store. Come on, come on. I called her Lolly, by the way. I know it's not exactly that. I don't know the word for it. I guess it's Yuri. Yuri. Yeah. Look, I'm not a fashion guy either. Okay. I'm the guy who wears the same red plaid flannel shirt with like a gamer shirt and like black jeans. Teehee. And Converse. Finally giving in, I hold my arm out expectantly. Amelie sees this and loops her arm around mine, a small blush creeping onto her face. With this, we make our way into the store. It's a small boutique with a small yet diverse selection of clothing showcasing the Yuri fashion. That is to say, nothing here interests me much. Yeah, we're goth. We're goth as fuck, aren't we? I turn towards Amelie, whose expression is wide-eyed with excitement. Oh my gosh, it's incredible here. Look at all the cute clothes they have. This is so wholesome. We're just on a date? She spins around the store dramatically, practically beaming as she locks onto one of the racks. She hoists up the skirt. It's designed not unlike her current one. Ah, this skirt is adorable. I wish I could buy it. There's so many things I'd pair it with. At this, she lets out a sigh. She ducks her head, her expression more downtrodden than before. I gently pull the skirt from her hands before walking to the front counter. I want to build a clock teddy bear, but I'm a cat. I'll take this, please. Huh? Are you gonna buy it for me? You're the best, chat. Yeah, chat, you frickin' simp. There's no time to react before she pulls me into a hug, her slender arms wrapping tightly around my waist. I quickly pay for the skirt, gently gesturing the bag towards Amelie. I see her eyes light up as she grabs the bag, pressing it tightly against her chest. By the way, I'm joking, chat. Buy your girlfriend nice things. I love it. Thank you so much, chat. I'm glad you like it. I really, really do. The day he makes a Teddy is the day he makes a Darkwood video? Okay, we'll have a plushie one day, okay? We just need like 100k subscribers, okay? 100k subscribers, we'll get the clock plush. I swear to God, okay? We will get the clock plush at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay? That or I'm averaging like 1k viewers on Twitch, okay? That or that. One of the two, okay? I hope we can do this more often, chat. Just us. I'd love to. She smiles, her face practically glowing under the shopping district lights. As much as I wish this would last forever, we should probably head home, huh? Promise me we'll hang out again soon? I promise. She smiles warmly at that, as if she's relieved to hear your response. Good, I'm glad. Together, we wrap up our enjoyable shopping spree and head home. We both live in the same neighborhood, so a majority of our evening is spent walking together. There isn't much chatter, the two of us finding solace in the silence as we make our way back home. We nearly arrive when Amelie pauses, tugging at the hem of my sleeve. I really did have fun today, chat. Even if it was brief, I hope we spend more time together. We bought briefs? Brief time? Wait, what am I gonna strip? Amelie's face goes pale for a moment, as if she accidentally let something slip. Oh, because you're always working, you know? It can get so lonely sometimes. You'll spend more time with me, right? I promised, didn't I? Be a better girlfriend, chat. That's right. You did promise earlier. I guess I forgot about that. Well, I hope I'll see you tomorrow. And with that, awkward goodbye, Amelie quickly shuffles into her house. Left alone, I make my way towards my own house. I fumble with the keys a bit before finally letting myself in. I briefly run through a simple nighttime routine before flopping onto my bed, exhausted from today's outing. Go to bed. Sure. I think there's something wrong with me. What? The way Amelie talks, it's as if I've lived an entire life I'm not aware of. But I know that I have. All these memories, I know that I've lived them. That time she fell, I remember all of it. Wait, why didn't we say anything? The restaurant there was mediocre at best. Most of their food had a texture as if it spent hours under a heat lamp. That's pretty normal. We almost never ate there, Amelie and I. When she slipped, I remember the owner hurriedly rushing out, his apologetic tone and the way that he pushed a fistful of meal vouchers into our hands. Based Chinese restaurant owner? I even remember that the way that Amelie and I laughed it off, pawning the vouchers off on a group of teenagers passing through. I remember it all. So why can't I say anything? Why do my responses to her feel so detached? Why do I feel like an NPC? Because you are, chat. Who am I even asking this for? I groggily pull myself out of bed. The thoughts from the night before are nothing but a hazy memory. I slowly drag myself in my daily routine, gathering together my things before heading out the door. Clock, if I accidentally get terminal cancer, will you make a Darkwood video? Alright, there's no way to verify that. And even if you did, I'd probably put the video out by the time you're dead. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's just... I'm late. I make it only a few steps before I see a familiar face. But if you did, I promise I would put that video up after you're dead, okay? I want you to know that, Pookie. Big heart. Hey, chat. Long time no see. She sprints a little to catch up to me, her long hair bouncing with every step. What were you thinking about doing today? Nothing. At this response, she stops. She tilts her head, her lips curling in a downward motion. Are you sure? Don't you have to work today? Not that I know of. Do I have, like, that one day amnesia? What's wrong with me? I mean, you. What's wrong with you, chat? It's not me today. Right. I must be misremembering again. She quickly recovers with a smile, laughing off her earlier hesitation. Well, if you're free right now, do you want to grab something to eat? Sure. Great, I just found this new restaurant by the train station that's been getting amazing reviews. She flashes her phone to me. On it, looping video of some food shots, with a comment section full of sentences raving about their dining experience. Doesn't it look nice? Come on, let's go. Alright. I see her waver a bit at the tone of my voice, the air between us stagnating a bit. Are you, feeling okay? You're a lot more monotone than usual. I'm fine. Okay. Clock, did you forget you were supposed to play Minds? Excuse me? Are you Geb, Zach? Are you Geb? It's not even day 100 yet of asking. With no other comments, she and I make our way towards the train station. Nice. The silence lingers between us, a slight tension hovering in the air. It's as if both of us are holding our tongues, questions bubbling just beneath the surface. Our awkwardness gets abruptly cut when we arrive at our destination. If it wasn't for the long line wrapping around the sidewalk, it would be a blinking you'll miss it style place. This looks like a fucking smashed up... What is... This looks like one of those, like, fucking abandoned warehouses. The outdoor furnishing are quaint at best. The wrought iron chairs peeling with rust after years of non-stop service. The walls of the building are littered with flyers. The peeling paper is almost completely obscuring the brick pattern underneath. Along the wall is a small garden plot, its soil untouched and arid. The only plants to thrive in it are common weeds and wildflowers. Ooh, I guess I didn't think about all the good reviews bringing in this many people. Well, we don't mind waiting, right? That's right. As we take our place in line, the murmur of the crowd fills the silence. Everyone seems to be in their own little worlds. The conversations vary so wildly that I can't make out any particular topics. Why am I eavesdropping? Talk to your girlfriend, chat. Amelie shuffles into place a bit, her hands gripping tightly at the fabric of her skirt. Without a word, I gently reached out to hold her hand. Upon feeling my touch, she lets out a surprised yelp. Chat? Ah! Thanks, chat. My nervousness was that obvious, huh? I just have a lot on my mind recently. Like what? Oh, nothing too important. In fact, I'm probably just nervous because of the large crowd. What is this? Oh moo, I accidentally smoked 10,000 cigarettes and now have terminal lung cancer. Don't worry, I'll play Darkwood before you, after you probably passed away, but let's be real. Chat has Riz on like... Wow. How many monster girls have I Riz, chat? By the way, getting eaten by a monster girl does mean I Rizzed her. Oh, nothing too important. In fact, I'm probably just nervous because of the large crowd. Honest. Besides, I think as long as I've got you by my side, I'll be okay. You're special, chat. Oh, why, thank you. Well, it isn't long before we work our way through the line. A comfortable silence filling the air. Getting eaten by a monster girl equals vor, and vor equals love. Amelie keeps shooting glances my way, as if she wants to say something. What is it? Well, I guess I was just wondering, what do you think of me? Think about me? Do you think I'm special too? Of course. Amelie lights up at that statement, her posture straightening a bit as she giddily spins around. Oh, that's so cute. Fuck, man, I wish I made it myself and not chat. Yay, I'm happy you think so. Just as quickly as her smile came, a more somber expression replaces it. Surely if I'm special, then you'll keep hanging out with me, right? Huh? Oh, I mean, I'm just a bit lonely is all, so try to hang out with me some more, okay? She shoots me a flashy grin, an attempt to lighten the situation a bit. Luckily, the stiff situation is broken when the hostess calls us over. Oh, looks like we're next in line. Lucky us. Nice. She wastes no time at all rushing past the surprised hostess, filing into an empty booth. Quietly, I scoot into the seat across from her. Nice. Scoot. After a brief period of waiting, an older waitress stops by our table, dropping off menus and water. You would think it would stop. Fuck you, chat. I got Riz. I got goofy motherfucker Riz. Amelie wastes no time in downing her glass as if her life depended on it. Damn, girl, you thirsty! Catching my stare, she sheepishly glances to the side. Do you want my water too? Sorry, we were in that line for so long. I ended up getting pretty dehydrated. I don't respond, instead opting to do the same. You were in debt. The water is ice cold. Its refreshing bite doing well to melt away any heat exhaustion I once had. With great haste, I make my way through the entire glass. When I finally set it down, I can see Amelie's smug expression. Told ya. Yeah, whatever. Well, anyways, do you know what you're gonna get? Not yet. Oh, really? I sent you the menu while we were in line. Did you not get it? She rests her head along her open palm, her brow furrowing in contemplation. Yeah, chat, why didn't you look at the menu? Or I guess, maybe you can't check your phone? Oh, is this gonna be a fourth wall break kind of game? Are you just looking at a TV screen, Amelie? What do you mean by that? I love how expressive she is, by the way. It's so good. The sprite is, like, amazing. My man says negative 26 Riz. Chat, little do you know, women like negative 26 Riz. Music? Amelie freezes up, her eyes growing wider by the second. Frantically, she begins spewing out words. Well, I mean... What did you just say? I guess... but besides, maybe you did get the text, but you didn't open it because why would you? Nothing I sent is that important. I get it. Please, calm down. YouTube, you're gonna have to pause for all that. I could not read that fast. I'm stupid. You're right. I'm sorry, chat. It's fine, by the way. I know you didn't choose to ignore my text. So please, don't hate me, okay? I don't hate you. But maybe chat does. Lagging badly, Storm is here. I'm sorry to hear that. We will be uploading it to YouTube, so if you miss anything, check out the VOD. Before anything, and YouTube, say hi. I love you, YouTube. I love my YouTube frogs. Look at you, YouTube frog. You're probably watching this. You're probably drawing something. You're probably like doing some homework or whatever. Just know, jingle, jangle, jingle. Just hear that. It's me, Clock, speaking to you, the viewer, at home. I appreciate you, okay? Thanks for watching this. And if you were jorking it off, sorry to interrupt. Before anything else can be said, the waitress returns to our table. Amelie sees my nervous expression and quickly swoops into my rescue. Stop jiggling us. Yeah, I just like to do that. I like to pick you guys up by the armpits and just shake you a little. Get that shaking baby syndrome. Let's see, what would you recommend? Oh, well, I would recommend the... I end up turning the rest of it out, instead of taking this time to scan through the menu. And what will you have? Rushed for time, I end up pointing at the first thing my eyes land on. A small dinner set with an assortment of appetizers. The waitress hurriedly scribbles our orders down, taking our menus with her as she rushes through the kitchen doors. That's based. You can't buy me over with some jingle jangle keys. I don't even have jingle jangle keys to jingle for you, chat. I just say it. That's how easy you are. Finally, given some downtime, I let out a sigh I've been holding for hours. At this, Amelie's expression quickly sours. She ducks her head down, anxiety written on her face. No, that was me releasing some anxiety. I'm sorry if I pressured you earlier. I didn't mean to. It's fine, really. Chat, you're a bad girlfriend. Amelie bristles, a fiery expression of rage erupting from her lips. Excuse me? It's not fine. You're mad at me, aren't you? I'm not mad, I promise. But... Amelie. Yo, are you an abusive girlfriend? Chat, what the hell? At this, she finally pauses. Her expression is dim as she lowers her head once again. Her mannerisms like that of a scolded puppy. Chat, you gotta be better than that. You gotta listen to your girlfriend. I'd hate to see her like this, but I'm glad she's calmed down a bit. It was never this hard to talk before, was it? You keep pronouncing her name wrong. Do you want me to say Amelie? I say Amelie. Amelie? Ugh, I don't like Amelie. Amelie. I think that is a real name, Amelie, right? Amelie. Amelie? If you want me to say Amelie, I guess I could say Amelie, but I don't really like it. Emily? Wait, you think it's pronounced Emily? But then that would just be Emily. With an E. That would just be Emily. Nah, it can't. Yeah, that's not O'Malley. O'Malley. Amelie. Ah is an A sound. Amelie. Emily is right. It's Amelie. It's Amelie? Emily works too. I just say Amelie. It's nothing more than a frustrated mutter, so why does it hurt so much to hear her say that? I also talked about this, what you guys wanted me to say earlier. But I'm not using Emily. Yeah, it's definitely not Emily, because it would just be Emily. Not wanting to upset her any further, I decide to remain quiet until the food arrives. It could be Amelie. Amelie. That's... Chat, you don't know what... you can say A, or ah. You can say it either or, okay? Amelie is unsettled as ever. You're not even a native English speaker, are you?
Just pick a random name. Call her Josephine.
Yeah, Josephine, as unsettled as ever, continues to say omelette. 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 I am.
2 hours later.
I'm arguing with chat about how to pronounce a name. I don't know how to say it, but let's look it up. I mean, if it's Emily, that'd be really funny. Emily pronounce.
Amelie.
Get fucked! Let's fucking go!
Amelie. Amelie. Amelie.
Feel it.
Amelie.
You hear that, chat?
Amelie.
You hear that fucking shit?
Amelie.
Let me play it one more time.
Amelie. Amelie.
Get wrecked. Amelie, as unsettled as ever, continues to send quizzical looks in my direction. She's probably just as nervous as I am. I'm leaving stream now. Bye. See you later. Have a good one, chat. YouTube viewer who clicked off, see you later. As unsubtle as ever, continues to send quizzical looks in my direction. She's probably just as nervous as I am. I should apologize. Here you are. Enjoy. Bye, Alariza. Yeah, we're watching some yaoi tonight on the Discord if you want to join for that. Before I can get a word out, however, the waitress sets our plates onto the table. My thoughts interrupted. I can only take in the sights of food before me. Amelie's food is plated in a very modern and cutesy way. Freshly grated parmesan and parsley adorning rose-colored pasta. Oh, wow. Meticulously placed droplets of carbonara sauce adorn the edge of the dish, creating a beautiful pattern that draws the viewer's eyes towards the main dish. Okay, amazing presentation, terrible taste. If you're eating a carbonara pasta, motherfuckers, you need that drenched in carbonara sauce, okay? You need that sauce, okay? You need lots of white sauce. Oh. No one wants to eat dry pasta, okay? It's cute yet refined, very fitting for a girl like Amelie. As for a girl like me, surrounding me is a variety of foods, ranging from cheese takoyaki to a microgreen salad dressed with cranberry, vinaigrette, and pecans. I love... Wait, okay, any... Cranberry vinaigrette? And pecans? Carbonara sauce. White sauce, if you prefer. It's a well-balanced assortment, but whenever I say white sauce, chat, it sounds like cum sauce. I'm gonna be real with you. And when I say cum sauce, you guys go crazy. It's a well-balanced assortment, but the sheer amount of plates is absurd, just as I'm beginning to regret my decisions. Amelie pipes up. Oh, wow. Can I try some of yours? You can have some of mine too if you want. That's so cute. Sure, go ahead. Yay! Why does she look so awkward, chat? She happily dives in, spooning a bit of macaroni and cheese onto her own... Where'd the mac and cheese come from? Besmirching the ornate presentation with little regard. I mean, what else are you gonna do? It's food. It's so good. I love. Come on, try some of mine too. Following her orders, I gingerly stab my fork onto the pasta dish, swirling until a sizable amount wraps around the prongs. Take a bite. The flavor is mild, a very faint wine flavor, enveloping the yeasty noodles. The grated cheese melts onto the sauce to form an almost glue-like texture that coats the bite. Oh. In my opinion, it definitely looked better than it tastes. Guess that's to be expected from such a trendy-looking dish. Yeah. I told you, chat, no sauce? All you're eating is noodles and cheese. Little cheese. Droplets on the plate. What the hell? I glance up at Amelie, who's eagerly anticipating my reaction. Why would I lie? Just say it's bad. One second. Sorry, I'm back. It's probably Kraft. Gross. No. I hope not. Also, Kraft dinner's not that bad. Kraft dinner's also Canadian, so I have to say that. It is. I'm glad you liked it. Amelie's expression goes soft as she quietly returns to eating her food. I do the same, trying bites of my multitude of dishes. A comfortable quiet envelops us once more, and soon enough our dinner date is concluded. Kraft is that bad. Kraft is not that bad. It is a solid, cheap food, okay? It's also probably better in Canada. Yeah, it's probably better in Canada, ain't it? Even as we're paying, I notice that Amelie is quieter than usual. Chat, Kraft dinner, a little bit of salt in those noodles, a little bit of salt in those noodles, maybe one crack of pepper, okay? If you're a true Canadian, you're gonna chop some hot dogs and put a little bit of ketchup in that shit, okay? Based. Classic college meal. Her happy-go-lucky smile appears to be replaced with a far more muted expression, as if she's still in contemplation about something. That sounds disgusting. It's like the Canadian equivalent to beans on toast. Actually, no. It's the Canadian equivalent to, like, beans and hot dogs. That's, like, the equivalent. It's just, like, cheap food you eat, but it's like a Canadian thing. Her happy-go-lucky smile appears to be replaced with a far more muted expression, as if she's still in contemplation about something. Are you alright? Huh? Of course, homemade mac and cheese is way better, by the way. Huh? I'm fine. No need to worry about me, Kay. Although I guess I'm glad you care so much. Am I not supposed to? Whenever you eat Kraft, the cheese is so liquidy, put less milk. In fact, make sure you drain those fucking noodles perfectly. Don't put as much milk as they say to put in, or if you do, you have to let it sit for too long. And then third, get a slice of processed cheese and throw that in. If you have shredded cheese, like shredded cheddar, that works too, but the simplest thing is just a little bit of processed cheese, and that'll make it a lot better. That'll upgrade your KD. Once more, Amelie bristles at my response. Although her reaction is carefully diffused, she simply sighs instead. It's not you, Chad. I guess it's just... I worry I feel like soon enough you'll get tired of me, and who knows? Maybe we'll never see each other again. Why do you say that? Keep my beans on toast out of your freaking... You're disgusting, Pookie. You know what? I think most of the world will agree. Mac and cheese and hot dogs, Kraft dinner and hot dogs is always going to be better than beans on toast. I mean, think about what happened today. You were mad, right? I told you I wasn't mad. See, even now you're lying to not hurt my feelings. I said it's more equivalent to, like, it is, like, the kind of trashy food. It is, like, the trashy food. See, even now you're lying to not hurt my feelings. It must be exhausting, right? Doesn't mean it's worse, though. I'm such a nuisance, aren't I? That's not true. I love how we're having a food combo while you're also, like, having a fight with your girlfriend, chat. This is why your girlfriend's fighting with you, chat. Words aren't getting through to her at this point, so I decide to take matters into my own hands. Grab her and kiss her. Without a second thought, I quickly pull her into a hug. I feel her tense up from the shock, before eventually relaxing into my touch. Wait, you actually did that. That's cringe. I'm sorry that you have to deal with me. It's fine. That's not what you... That's the worst thing you can say when your girlfriend says, I'm sorry you have to deal with me. It's fine. That's terrible, chat. You're terrible. I feel her cling to the back of my shirt, a quiet whimper escaping her lips. Not knowing how to respond, I simply clutch onto her tighter. The easiest thing you can say is, I don't have to deal with you at all. It's fine as a base response? No, it means you are dealing with your girlfriend, which is horrible, because you should never be dealing with your girlfriend, chat. You should be happy all the time. She calms down a bit after that, wiggling herself free from my grasp. Thanks. You promise you're not mad? I promise. That, too, is still kind of a mid-response. You should have said, I was never mad. Then, can you promise that we'll keep hanging out as well, chat? This you can say, I promise. At this, Amelie lightly chuckles. Good, I'm glad. With the atmosphere much lighter, we both make our way to our homes. Halfway through the journey, Amelie wraps her arms around mine and rests her head on my shoulder. You're lucky, chat, that she loves you. You're lucky. I'm dealing with your terror. Look, bro, look. Google pronunciation hit it, and that's how I've seen that pronounced, okay? Once we arrive at our destination, Amelie reluctantly slinks her arms away from mine. Bro needs to go back to grade school and learn that A can be pronounced ah or A or ah. Amelie, you'll meet up with me again tomorrow, okay? It was a promise after all. Alright, alright. See you tomorrow then. With that, she disappears into her house, twirling and skipping along the way. I decided to do the same, returning to my own home with great exhaustion. Quickly run through the motions of getting ready for bed, not even bothering to dry my hair before I flop onto my sheets. Go to bed. Actually, that was the French pronunciation it said. Something is definitely wrong. I first noticed it a few days ago, but I didn't want to believe it. Amelie, she's not acting like her usual self. Sure, she can sometimes be clingy and maybe even a bit emotional, but this isn't normal. Her sounding that desperate isn't normal. And that outburst at dinner. Maybe she knows something I don't. After all, something hasn't felt right about the way she calls for me. I need to speak up. So why can't I muster the courage to say anything to her? Another restless night passes by, my head swarming with emotions. Not having anything better to do, I slowly rise out of bed and begin my morning routine. This is the Ivan conversation all over again. Even. Once I'm content enough to walk out the door, I'm once again greeted with a very familiar face. By the way, I'm just joking. People pronounce names wrong, like, I shouldn't say wrong, differently everywhere you go. Like, lots of cultures pronounce names differently depending on their accents and regional things. Like, Ivan's a good one, because a lot of people in North America do go by Ivan, but then Slavic countries go Ivan, or even. Even Steven. Oh, what a coincidence seeing you here. She lets out a bubbly laugh, covering the lower part of her face with her hand as she does so. Jokes aside, how does the going to the beach sound today? Sounds good. Perfect. There's a train leaving in about 40 minutes. Should be able to catch it if we leave right now. Come on, let's go. Excuse me? How far away do you live from a beach? Without wasting any time, she clutches my arm and presses onward, pulling me alongside her. Walk is fairly normal, the two of us hand in hand. To anyone around us, we must seem like lovebirds. Aren't we? When we arrive at the train station, there's already a noticeable crowd of workers bustling through their way through the line. Yeah, I was gonna say no bathing suit, what, we're just gonna boardwalk? We make our way towards the end of the long line, unlinking our hands for the time being. Amelie shuffles behind me, glancing at her phone with a distressed expression on her face. Wordlessly, hey yo, Katie Wadey. Based? Wordlessly, I extend my hand behind me, smiling to myself when I feel her gently weave her fingers between mine. Thanks, chat. Minutes pass, the two of us slowly navigating through the long queue to get tickets. I guess she doesn't like crowds. By the time we reach the front of the line, our train is getting ready to depart. Amelie quickly rushes the process, grabbing the tickets in one hand and pulling me along with the other. Come on, we're gonna miss it. We just barely make it on board in time, the train groaning a bit as it shifts into motion. Amelie and I take our seats towards the back of the cabin. Amelie rests the back of her head against the windowsill, her hand gravitating towards the hem of her skirt. She gazes outside longingly. Hey, chat? Yeah? Is that... There are voices in the background of the fucking game. It's throwing me off. There are like voices. You hear that? We are in public, but you guys hear that, right? There are like little, there's like noise in the background. It sounds like voices. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, chat. Yeah? Do you, get a check? No, I'm not crazy. They're not real. There are voices. There are sound, not like full on words, but there are like sounds like people are talking. Do you remember anything now about me? I mean, they aren't real. Shut up. Line? About us? I remember the fish tank incident. Wait, really? Seriously? You do? Amelie is ecstatic, her smile beaming as she excitedly begins to ramble. What about when we went to the park? Or do you remember when we found that stray cat on the side of the road? I don't remember any of that, sorry. Oh. Yeah, there's been no choices, just I get to pick the dialogue. Amelie sinks into her seat a bit, seemingly dejected. She lets out a small sigh, her expression complex. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for something like that, chat. Truth is, there's been something weighing on my mind recently, about us. She's breaking up with you, chat. I'm sure you've noticed, right? ... She waves her hand dismissively, attempting to ease the tension in the air. Don't worry, it's not that serious. I'm just coming to terms with some changes in my life, that's all. As if to reassure me, she gently bumps into her shoulder into mine. Like I said, it's fine if you don't remember. We'll just have to make some new memories instead, right? Right. She warmly smiles, her worried expression melting away. Yeah, we are goth! Let's fucking go! That's so based, man. The goth and the Jurai? Sorry, the Jurai? I don't know the exact term, so please correct me in the YouTube comments. I'm sure somebody's already typing it up. Actually, Clock, it's not Lolly, it's Jurai. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you. Please, educate me. Without warning, she rests her head against my shoulder, her quiet breath warm against my neck. Look, I already got Line doing it. But at least she's nice about it. Thank you, Line. I want to say something, but I choose to stay silent. Instead, sliding my hand into hers. Why did I say jar? Amelie glances up at me, her tender expression peeking through her loose bangs that frame her face. Can we stay like this for a while? We can. She closes her eyes once more, scooting further into my shoulder. The best. We stay like this for a while, Amelie's fluffy hair tickling my collarbone. The scent of her peach and lily perfume permeates my senses, and it takes everything in me to not wrap my arms around her. No, I don't want to. The train continues on, a steady stream of trees and skylands passing us by as we make our way towards the beach. I feel like something horrible is going to happen, isn't it? At some point, it has to, right? When the train finally stops, I gently shake Amelie by the shoulder. She stirs awake, rubbing her eyes with a large yawn. What if this is like we're in a coma and none of this is happening? We're here? Yeah, we're here, but I feel like it's going to be a fourth wall break. Amelie slinks off my shoulder, her movements sluggish as she stands up and stretches out. Alright, ready to go? Sure am. I take her hand, using it to pull myself out of the seat. Our hands clasped, we hastily make our way out of the train. Pimps with an S don't want to pull the brony jar strat. Yeah, you know they're gonna do it, man. The train station is well kept and clean, much like the one from home. I'm gonna get worse DMs than I already do get. And so the similarities end, however, as this station has a very unique vibe. Bright pops of tropical decor adorn every wall of the station, and cutouts of cartoon sea life litter every doorway. Really drives home the vacation-like feel of this small beach town. Before I can get lost in the atmosphere, Amelie tugs me forward. Well, for starters, I don't receive clock plushies in a cum jar, so that's what I'm hoping I don't receive in the future. Come on, we can always look at it later. Let's go to the beach quickly. But I have received a clock in a jar drawing, and that was a weird one. Not wanting to waste any time, we quickly rush past the absurd decorations and out of the station. When we finally reach the outside, my breath hitches. It's an astonishing view. It's a little blurry. The bright white sand spreading wide and far, its uniformity besmirched with beach towels and umbrellas. The water gently laps against the shores, the deep ocean blue painted over the setting sun. It's like we've entered a whole new country. I turn towards Amelie, eager to see her reaction. Her eyes are wide in astonishment, mouth slightly agape. The setting sun traces a golden outline along her face, accentuating her light blonde hair. She gently brushes her bangs back, finally turning to face me. It's beautiful, right? Yep, just like you. Riz! Okay, chat finally rizzed. Ah! A rosy blush works its way all the way to her ears as she scrambles to cover her face. Thanks. You're also very pretty. She stumbles through her words, her composure completely lost. When she calms down a bit, she takes my hand and gestures towards the ocean. Well then, shall we? Let's go. What do you mean? We can just walk into the water? We make our way towards the beach, finding ourselves at a quaint little storefront selling beach wares as well as frozen snacks. I pick out a sporty gray and blue towel, simplistic design, a stark contrast to the rest of the store's collection. Wait, we buying swimsuits and towels now? Before I check out, I turn to see what Amelie chose for herself. In her hands is a pale towel adorned with pink, black, and white stripes. Sewn into the ends are two small white bows, the ribbons embroidered with an ornate vine design. That's so cute. What the hell? Probably the most expensive one, though. What's more, she's picked out a large, gaudy umbrella and a couple of ice creams from the freezer. She makes eye contact with me and flushes. What? Nothing. She puts her stuff on the counter next to mine, stretching her arm out while she pulls out her wallet. I'll get yours too. But don't worry about it. Consider it thanks for buying me that skirt earlier. Besides, you haven't been to work in so long, it's probably for the best that you save what you can. She says this with a layer of concern on her face. What does she mean by that? Chat? Are we in a coma right now? Before I can question it... Oh my god. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. I'm sorry. Before Before I can question it, the cashier hands us our items. Not wanting to increase her stress, I decide to ignore what she said. She flushes base toilet. God damn it, chat. She flushes the toilet, okay? Chat, I finished my dim sum. My dim sims. What? Carrying our goods, we step onto the beach. Amelie scouts a spot away from the waves, and we begin to set up. Once our towels are laid out on the sand, Amelie reaches for the gaudy umbrella. She pushes it open with a huff before planting it into the sand. So cute. Huh, I'm so tired now. You've got the ice creams? I nod, handing her one of the small ice creams and unwrapping my own. Amelie gently opens hers, taking the small spoon and scooping up a bite. So good. Following her lead, I quickly bite into my own. It's nothing super special, but it's a nice reprieve from the baking sun. It's nice being able to see a view like this with you, chat. It really is. We sit in a comfortable silence after that, our gaze more focused on the waves lapping against the shores. By the time the sun is set, most of the other beachgoers have begun to pack up and leave. Soon only Amelie and I remain. Just as I begin to collect our things, Amelie tugs on the hem of my sweatshirt. Her expression is slightly downtrodden. Hey, chat? Yeah? Do you... She trails off, her voice laced with uncertainty. In an attempt to comfort her, I reach for her hand. She glances down at my gesture, a small smile etching itself onto her face. Swallowing heavily, she turns to face me head on. Her eyes bore into me, face tense with determination. She continues. Chat, do you ever get the feeling we're the only people in the world? There were people here earlier. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I know it's not healthy, but my mind keeps wandering towards that same thought. She grimaces. What even is real anymore? I feel real, but what if I'm not? Look at those eyes. And you're real, right? Yeah, chat's real. Yeah, I am. Amelie swallows once more, her face laced with desperation. Okay, back to the question. Have you thought about what would you do if we were the only real people in the world? What if you're the only real person in this world? What does that make me? Amelie is frantic, her hand running through her hair with great frenzy as a cold sweat covers her body. She finally makes eye contact with me and forces a smile. I mean, surely I'm real, right? I'm sorry to tell you this, chat, but women aren't real. Women aren't real! She's been an AI! Sorry. I know that must sound really strange. Yeah, just a bit. And like, how vain can I be? Of course other people are real. I must be tired. I'm talking crazy. Right? Yeah. Amelie lets out a forceful chuckle in an attempt to brush off her earlier outburst. Wordlessly, she starts to help me pack up the remaining beach supplies. Once our belongings are gathered, we head back towards the train station. There's no time to ponder the decor before we're already on the train back home. Ow! Why? Did I even... Nope. Wait. There we go. I didn't even... There we go. This clock is... What do you mean? This time, the ride back is met with an uncomfortable growing silence. Amelie fumbles with the towel in her hands, her foot nervously tapping against the floor. She catches me staring and gives me a weak smile in response. Sorry if I freaked you out earlier. You won't hate me for that, right? Of course not. Good. Clock is crazy. And stop freaking out. Clock, you're hysterical. What the hell? I'm not crazy, chat. You are. I've been hearing voices and you're lying. Amelie's gaze slowly drifts towards my hand, her expression laced with worry. And you know what the voices are saying, chat? You know what the voices are all yelling? Chat's a simp! Can we hold hands just for the ride back? Sure. Aw, cute. Gingerly, Amelie weaves her slender fingers between mine, giving my hand a gentle squeeze. Thanks, chat. She leans into me once more, the tension escaping her body as she melts into my touch. We stay like this, relaxed in each other's touch, for the remainder of the train ride. As dusk settles in, the window view displays a soft ambient glow. As we get closer to the city, the purplish hues of the night begin to fade away. In their place, the fluorescent glow of streetlights begin to obscure any trace of stars in the sky. By the time the train arrives at its destination, the sky is black as pitch. Amelie and I quickly exit the train, eager to head back home. Clock is sip. Yeah, I am. Everybody, take a sip. The streets are dead, and most businesses have already begun to close their doors. Water, by the way. Drink water. It's healthier. Put down the diet pop. When we arrive at the crossroads between our homes, Amelie turns to face me. I had a lot of fun today, chat. Thanks for, humoring me. She nervously taps her foot against the sidewalk, glancing sheepishly through her bangs. Have you enjoyed spending time with me too? I have. Chat, she's got a lot of, problems, doesn't she? Amelie lets out a deep breath, a sense of relief washing over her face. I'm so glad. I really hope we continue to stay together. I promised, didn't I? I know. I can't help but worry sometimes. All I can do is hope that you'll stay with me, even if we don't do anything fun. Just you being here makes life worth living. What? As if to cover her embarrassment, she quickly envelops me in a hug. That's a worrisome sentence she just said. The smell of her perfume mixed with the salty aroma of the ocean floods my senses. After a long pause, she gingerly pushes herself away. She keeps her eyes from meeting mine, her face a light shade of pink. I'll talk to you later, alright? Don't forget it. This is now reminding me of DDLC, and it is concerning. Amelie leaves it at that, taking off in a sprint towards her front door. She turns around one last time, giving me a half-hearted wave before heading inside. I waste no time walking into my home, the ache of my feet carrying me towards the bathroom. Excuse me? Rush through a nightly routine, not bothering to take off my clothes before face-planting into bed. Based? Oops. Go to sleep. Yeah. Okay, now I know something is wrong. Amelie claims it's fine, I don't remember, but I know it's eating away at her. What was that earlier? I have all those memories, so why? Why is the music scary? Am I really the one speaking up here? Is my voice really mine? It isn't, is it? It's yours. Okay, I thought I was doing a pretty decent job, okay? I'm sorry. Yo, I didn't want to give two girl voices for this, okay? Can't we be a little bit of a male MC? Every memory I've lived, you can't recall. Every action of mine, it's one you make. This name, these words, they don't belong to me, do they? Who are you? Why are you doing this to me? To Amelie? Yeah, chat, why would you do that? ... Get out! Get out of my head! It's a Yuri game. Okay, we could be a very masked Yuri girl, okay? Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! No. Chat wants to play this game. Soon enough, the sun peeks through the windows, signifying yet another restless night. I don't bother to get out of bed, my bones still aching from the previous excursion. Just as I'm ready to roll over and wrestle with my thoughts once more, a knock. Or rather, a barrage of loud knocks reverberating through the house. Get out of bed. Oh, you're still gonna order me around? Okay. I climb out of bed, thankful that I didn't bother to change out of my previous fit. Oh, so the thoughts are theirs, but we make them talk. By the time I stumble towards the door, the knocking has ceased. Cracking the door open just a bit shows me exactly what I expect. A frazzled Amelie, her phone pressed against her ear. Her eyes grow wide when she sees me, putting her phone away and quickly flattening any stray hairs. Hey, chat. Wait. Are you okay? You look really pale. I'm fine. The words claw their way out of my throat, my jaw clenching in retaliation. It's a lie, obviously. My vision is blurry and a thin layer of sweat coats my whole body. Upon hearing my words, Amelie's face scrunches with doubt. Amelia. Huh. She leans in, brushing the sweat-soaked strands from my forehead before pushing her hand against it. Liar, your face is burning up. Jeez, go lay down, alright? I'll be back in a bit. I can only bob my head lightly in response before she leaves, shutting the door once more. You're hysterical. No, that's good. It's chill. I've got this under control, chat. Leave the door unlocked, unsure of whether I'll be able to bring myself to open it again. Clumsily, I shuffle towards my room, my breath growing more ragged by the second. Once I get to the doorway of the bedroom, I collapse. The stress that's built up racks my body, and I struggle to keep my eyes open. Eventually, my exhaustion triumphs over me, forcing me out of consciousness once more. Oh. Hello? Chat? Oh, geez. I'm so sorry I left. Here, let me help you up. You know, it's now making so much sense because the original character's name was something else, and then we just said, my name's Chat. I feel a slender pair of arms loop around my chest, pulling me up into bed. Man, they look a lot easier on TV. Hey, Chat, are you awake? No, it's Chat this time. It's you. ... Guess not, huh? I feel a sudden dip in the mattress, the warmth of another person radiating by my side. Amelie's so close I can feel her shallow breaths gentle in my ear, the subtle scent of perfume coating my senses. I feel her hand gently caress the side of my face, my breath hitching in anticipation. Based? Swiftly, Amelie plants her lips against my forehead, her bangs lightly brushing against my face. Tummy. Goth, emo, based. Try to keep my composure, not wanting to expose that I'm awake. I feel the blood rush to my cheeks. Yep. I love you, Michi. Michi. Takamichi. What? Quickly bite down on my tongue, preventing whatever you were going to say from leaking out. I can feel Amelie slide out of bed, the loss of warmth making me groan a little. Still not awake, huh? Well, I'll make some dinner in the meantime. I hear the door open, Amelie's footsteps getting further and further away. From my bed, I can hear the faint clamor of cookware being moved. Michi. Soon enough, all I can hear is the light humming and gentle scrape of metals utensils stirring. Slowly stir awake, my eyelids struggling to pry themselves apart. Probably nobody knows what I mean by Takamichi. They probably haven't seen that anime. Especially not dubbed, but it's hilarious. Just as I succeed in opening my eyes, I can hear Amelie's footsteps slowly getting louder. She's cheating. Yes. Yeah, she's cheating. That's the plot twist. She's actually just been cheating on us this whole time, and we're also schizophrenic. She cracks open the door a bit, smiling when she sees that I'm awake. Hey, good morning, sleepyhead. I made some soup while you were out. Swiftly, she leans down next to me, setting the tray of food on my lap. Jeez, you really scared me back there. I leave you alone for 5 minutes and come back to you collapsed on the floor. Sorry. It's fine. I'm just glad you're okay, Michi. I mean... Amelie. Who's Michi? No one? Amelie. I'm serious. Don't worry about it. It's true. She's cheating on you, chat. Now, come on. Why don't you just focus on your soup? She hoists the spoon up, motioning for me to grab it. I stay still, eyes trained on Ame. What are you staring at me for? Go ahead. I feel bad making her nervous like this. I should probably just pretend nothing happened and grab the spoon. Did you hear me? Or did you hear me? I said, let's grab the spoon. Oh, did you want me to feed you? Sorry, I didn't pick up on that. Amelie saves the situation, gently dipping the spoon into the broth before bringing it to my lips. Oh no, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn me! I gently open my mouth, feeling the warm broth slip onto my tongue. Flavor is mild with strong notes of tomato and basil. Basil. Well, what do you think? It's good. Amelie's nervous expression melts a bit, a genuine smile working its way to her face. Huh, I'm glad. I put a lot of love into it. Here, have another bite. We continue this routine for a while, Amelie gingerly feeding me spoonfuls of soup and I graciously accepting them. Together, we eventually manage to clear the bowl. Wow, you actually finished it all. Great job, chat. Thank you for the meal. It was nothing. Maybe with this you'll start to get better. Yeah, a bowl of soup. Speaking of, what would you like to do when you're no longer sick? I was thinking we could go to the mall, for old time's sake. We already did that. Well, you can go back to the mall. Amelie's expression falters a bit. She quickly bounces back, hand waving in the air. Oh, well, if that's the case, we could always check out this restaurant I found on ZikTok. We already went there, too. Surely there must be something we can do, right? Amelie. What am I supposed to do? I can't just come up with new date locations. Is it the dialogue options? If I come up with some branching paths, will that keep you here? What? Or are there not enough CGs for you? Is that it? I'm sure the things must be getting boring without them, right? Amelie starts to curl in on herself, her hand gripping against her arm harshly. She's mumbling a lot of stuff about something. I don't really know what she's talking about. Please don't leave me, chat. I won't. That's bullshit! Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But it's true, isn't it? I'm sure you're gonna get bored, maybe even busy, and then you'll leave. She begins to break down, collapsing in on herself as she starts to sob. But this is all I have. When you close the game, that's it for me. I lose everything. My best friend, my life, all of it is tied to you playing this damn game. You take that away and I have nothing. So please, chat, don't... Warning, an error has occurred. To continue, please return to main menu or restart the game. There's no turning... Amelie is Monica? Amelie, it's taking over her heart. Ow, why? Continue? What if I just force the game close right now? That'd be so fucked up. Continue. Amelie is motionless, her haunted expression obscured by her bangs. It doesn't seem like she realizes you're back. Amelie. Huh? Is it you, chat? Yes. Amelie doesn't respond, instead focusing her gaze towards her shoes. From here, I can see her hands shaking, with tears beginning to well up from her eyes. Haha. I thought you left. For good this time. Nope, we never left. So what happened? Did you hit the quit button by mistake or something? Huh? Don't play dumb with me, chat. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I don't understand what Amelie's referring to. Something about the tone in her voice makes my chest tighten. Close the game. No. I'll save though, sure. I'll save the game, sure. Turn. I want to say something, but my jaw stays clenched. Beads of sweat pouring from my forehead. Amelie's gaze is one of disdain, her eyes devoid of any warmth towards me. What's the matter now? Got tired of clicking the same button over and over again? Just forget it. Leave me alone, chat. You don't have to keep this up for my sake. Amelie turns away from me, her eyes downcast and full of contempt. Her hands continue to tremble, the tight grip on her blouse sleeve turning her knuckles white. I don't want to push any further, but I still feel like I'm missing critical information. She keeps mentioning buttons, CGs, things that we've never seen on our dates. But I have. Though I guess this information isn't for me, right? It's for you. Why don't you push a little further? Ask the question we've all been dying to hear the answer to. Who is Takamichi? Who's Michi? Amelie lets out a watery chuckle, her expression morphing into a grimace. After all this, you still don't know, hmm? Michi was my best friend. She was... How could I even begin to explain? Amelie covers her mouth, her demeanor becoming almost nostalgic. She could be brash, sometimes even annoyingly honest, yet she was always kind. That's just the kind of person Michi was. She was also a big old dork, but she'd never admit it. Amelie chuckles to herself at that last comment, lightening the mood. We were meant to be together, I think. That was how the game was always designed, after all. Deep down, I knew that. I knew my memories of her, my adoration of her. It was all designed to make me have feelings for her. Her expression turns grim, her lips tightening into a straight line. Her gaze is trained past mine, as if she's recalling past memories. But something changed. She started acting differently, not going to work, not responding to her name. Even the way she spoke had changed. It was as if she had been possessed. Amelie finally meets my gaze, her fiery expression tearing through me. don't you think I just laid down? And don't think I just laid down and accepted this willingly. I didn't ask for this. I never wanted this. I just wanted to live. That's all. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I didn't know what would happen to me, to us, if I didn't follow the script. And I tried really, really hard to play that role. A love interest, a pursuit to keep you coming back for more and more. Amelie picks up the sleeve of her blouse, her face twisted in regret. Deep down, I think I was still searching for a trace of her. I mean, I miss her so much, chat. Amelie's composure finally cracks, tears sprouting from the corners of her eyes. I don't think I knew at the time just how much I'd miss her. Seeing her face every day, knowing that the real her is gone. Amelie crumbles in on herself, a choked sob forcing its way from her throat. So now who is projecting in the simulation? Chat, you may have taken over a person. I knew something was off, but for my suspicions to be confirmed like this, I did this, didn't I? I put her through all this, all because I was too cowardly to face my own feelings. So scared to disrupt what we had, too scared to lose her, that I ended up hurting her more than I could have ever expected. I still blame Clock. It's you, Chet! I have to fix this. I need to convey my feelings in my words. Please, let me fix this. Oh, Chat's a good guy for once. Okay. Oh, Amelie. She's not listening. Too lost in her own spiraling. I gently place my hand on her shoulder, giving her a light shake. Amelie, please. It's me. What? Amelie stares at me in disbelief, eyes wide as if she's looking at a ghost. No, it's a lie, right? You... Aim, I promise it's me. For real this time. I see the hesitation in her movements, her hands hovering gingerly near my face. Suddenly, Amelie throws herself at me, her hands clawing at the fabric of my shirt. Whoa! The waterworks start flowing. I think it's Ame. Ame's cries of relief, muffled as she buries her face in my shoulder. I thought I lost you forever. I really thought. Don't ever scare me like that again, you jerk. I know. I'm sorry, Ame. I hold her close, the embrace spreading warmth to my cheeks. After some time, I break the all too comfortable silence. Ame, there's something I need to tell you. Something that's been on my mind for a very long time. We're in a video game. Punch her. Take control now. Cheater. Ame slowly pulls away, confusion etched on her face. She gently wraps her hand around mine, the soft warmth soothing my nerves. Anything, Mitchie. You can tell me anything. I take a deep breath, my heart thumping rapidly against my chest. I didn't think I'd ever get the chance to say this. I was afraid of this for a long time. Worried that it would change things, change us. But I have to get it out. After everything that's happened, I owe you this much. I love you, Ame. And not just as my best friend. I love you. We've been going on dates this whole time. You never said that. I think I always have. I was just too much of a coward to face it. To face you. This crush, I don't even remember when it started, but I knew I would never do anything about it. Things spiraled and eventually, well, I don't really know how, but I reached for help and someone took things over for me. I regret it, of course. Should have been able to handle it on my own. I was just so scared. I love you so much, Ame. I didn't want to lose what we had. I hang my head, refusing to look Amelie in the eyes. Even now, I'm a coward. Stop. When I'm met with silence, I grimace. It isn't until I hear her quiet sobs pick up again that I raise my head. Ame? I'm sorry. I'm just really relieved to hear you say that. All this time, I thought you were just humoring me. I never thought... I love you too, Michi. More than you could ever know. She weaves her fingers into mine, a pink blush enveloping her face. Oh, I'm gonna kiss CG. Wait. Based? Without another thought, I pull Amelie close, my hands gently cupping her face as I plant my lips onto hers. Hell yeah. Amelie gasps, her surprise quickly melting away as she leans into me, reciprocating my kiss. It's everything I could have asked for. You just have chat and me watching. Hey, Michi. Her soft lips press against mine, the radiating warmth of our bodies pressed against each other, melting away any insecurities we once had. We love each other and nothing will ever change that. True love beats chat's ass. Hey chat, are you still there? Well, awkward, but yes. Chat's still there, yes. I thought so. I mean, if we said no, they'd be like, you just answered no. Just wanted to say thank you. I know a lot of words were said, but I don't think I would have been able to confess if you hadn't stepped in. That said, I think I've got it handled now. You don't have to keep playing. Wait, Michi, are you sure about this? Our lives are tied to this game. If they stop playing, won't we? Amelie shaking stills when I clutch her hand, gently rubbing my thumb in circles around her knuckles. I'm sure. Besides, if our lives are only tied to the game, will we ever even be able to harbor these feelings at all? Well, that's what I believe anyways. Nothing's for certain. Okay, I'll trust you, Michi. Amelie turns to face me, her eyes trained on something in the distance. Chat, are you there? Yes. Awkward. Thank you for being here with us, but... well, even if our lives are tied to the game, I think it's for the best. After all, Michi and I found our happy ending. I wouldn't ask for anything else. I hope whoever you are, that you find your own happy ending, whatever that may be. You deserve it. So, I guess whenever you're ready, you can say goodbye. Goodbye. Amelie presses against me, her hands nervously shaking in mine. Goodbye, Chad. Goodbye, Chad. Thank you again for everything. Who is this? Not you, Chad. Too bad. Too bad, Chad. You don't have a girlfriend. The game ended with Chat getting dumped. I'm satisfied with this ending. Thank you, Pork's Buns. Let's watch some credits, Chat. Happy ending, Chat. Happy ending. Chat lost their girlfriend. This music is most definitely copyright striked. Which is fine, I don't care. Good game. Good game. I like it. It was cute. I like that little fourth wall break that they're trapped in a game, but Chat was the good guy, just trying to help them get a girlfriend. And then Chat got a little, Chat got a little greedy and went on a few dates with Amelie, But that's fine. In the end, you gave her up, Chat, and that's what matters, okay? Good job. Good shit. Thank you for playing! Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's so cute. I wonder what would happen if you start the game again. First things first, what's your... okay, no, quit. Quit? Question mark? Yeah, I want to quit. Okay, I'm gonna quit the game and just go to the chat room, because more of the story, be a wingman. Yeah! Good game, honestly. Really fun. I liked it a lot. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, okay, YouTube? I hope you had a fun time. And if you enjoyed this video, please clock that subscribe and like button. It helps me out a lot. And if you like this game, we'll play a lot more games. Just like, actually, I will open the game. Never mind. I am gonna. It's too quiet. It's too quiet, chat. It's too quiet. Okay. If you like the game, if you like visual novels, dating sims, Yuri, we play a lot of yaoi. Admittedly, there's a lot more yaoi games. Oh my God, Linarito is subbing right now. YouTube, you subscribe right now too. Sub. But yeah, anyways, yeah, we play a lot, and I do daily uploads on the YouTube, and we do streams almost daily on the Twitch. So please follow us there too. Join the Discord today if you want to take part of an art contest. It's an event. We just do a bunch of art of either Clock or your OC, or maybe a favorite video game character if you don't want to do either of those things. In winter or Christmas themed / whatever holidays themed, winter holiday themed event. Just draw your character in some winter/Christmas clothes, whatever, and submit it by the 20th of December. Join the Discord for more information. But yeah, we'll show it off and do a big stream, because we're also going to celebrate the 20K live stream. We're looking on Saturday the 21st right now. For that stream, we're going to do a 12-hour plus stream. Basically stream until I drop out and die. Oh, this is really loud, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, we're going to stream until I, like, freaking pass out, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some big surprises, big changes coming. So please try to pop in and let me say thank you to you, okay? I really appreciate you guys. So anyways, yeah, I think that's about everything. So clocking out, guys. See you next time. Peace.